Hello Leo, welcome to my channel and welcome to your love special reading. I'm going to be using a different deck this time around. This is the Druidcraft Tarot deck. It's quite a big deck and lots of different illustrations involved. I've not used this deck yet before, so it should be interesting. Please bear in mind that this is a general reading, so some of the messages may not resonate with you, some of them will. Those that do, the first thing that comes to your mind is what it's telling you to focus on first of all, okay? At the end of the reading, I'll also be pulling a outcome card for you as well from the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel deck. So if you excuse me for a few minutes, I'm just going to channel in for your reading. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, right, I'm going to stop there. Split the deck into three. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck we have Princess of Pentacles. Okay, it's also known as the Page of Pentacles in other decks. So when I first looked at this reading as I was pulling the cards out, I thought, wow, what an amazing start to a love reading. Because you have the Lovers, first card, Major Arcana, Ten of Cups, we have the Devil, Nine of Swords, the Lord, also known as the Emperor, and the Six of Wands. So, Leo, obviously this is going to speak to so many different Leos out there. So there could be several different kind of stories that come out within this reading. I am sensing that some of you are very loved up right now. I mean, Ten of Cups right next to the Lover's card. It could tell me that as well, that with the Devil being here, that some of you could be having some addictions within that area. Someone could be obsessed with someone. Someone could be obsessed with finding a lover. You know, because you look at the Devil card here, and again it's like Adam and Eve. You got the two people there. You got the two people there. So these two kind of link in with each other in some way. And see, and the Major Arcana cards as well, which you have 3 Major Arcana cards within your reading. It could also be that someone could be quite dominating in this relationship. For those that are in relationships, there could be someone who could be quite controlling and dominating, especially with the Devil card being here. And that could be having an impact on your love relationship or the family home. There could be someone experiencing some kind of addictions as well. That could be having an impact on the family home. With the Nine of Swords being here, someone's obviously worried. Because this talks about anxiety and stress, the Nine of Swords. Someone who is having so many sleepless nights. Right next to the, with it sitting under the Lovers, right next to the Emperor, it could be that maybe someone someone could be involved in a controlling relationship. Someone could be very dominating within this relationship. With the devil card here, I'm also sensing it could even potentially be an abusive kind of relationship. But again, this is not speaking to, you know, everyone out there. This is speaking to some. I feel like maybe some of you could have just come to the end of a situation where you managed to break free from someone that's been causing a lot of anxiety and stress, because the Six of Wands here talks about, you know, victory and being victorious, and someone who's got all the support around them that they need to be able to make those necessary steps that they need. And this is someone who's coming out on top in some way. So there could have been a situation where, you know, you've had to take control of a situation. When I look at the day in the background here, I almost feel like this is lovers in secret as well. With the day being there, it's almost like the days kind of caught them out. Maybe someone has experienced the situation, because, you know, there's two cards here that show very similar kind of depictions of two lovers not noticing that someone's watching. So there could be lovers that are hiding their relationship from out of sight. It could be that, again, being caught out, and it could have an impact on the family environment. The lovers could tend to speak to wanting to start a family as well, the Ten of Cups being here as well. It could mean that you are just so very joyous right now, that if you have just started to date someone, it speaks quite heavily of the devil there, because, you know, it does become quite an obsession really, and it kind of takes over your life in some way. Now, with the Princess of Pentacles being a kind of underlying theme, I feel like there could be now, you know, they usually talk of messages in some ways. This could be a message of commitment, with it being Pentacles. So with the Pentacles, you know, they're always very much about, they're all very grounded, earthly matters. This could be someone who's waiting to hear on news of a certain matter, and it could be to do with waiting to hear news on a Page of Pentacles. Maybe yeah, you know, you could be being the Emperor here as well. Now the Emperor's a very especially within this kind of card, you know, he doesn't look like a very happy chappy really. You know, I'm taking this to be someone who's quite domineering and controlling, and it's almost like it's my way or the highway kind of, you know, demeanour. And it could be that someone is in fear of this person, maybe, you know, wanting to challenge them on something. You know, sitting right below the Ten of Cups. So it could be, you know, so this could be, you know, a male or female person within the household that, you know, that could be causing some kind of sleepless nights in some way. Maybe this is a person who is suffering with an addiction, or you know, is having troubles that could be having an influence on the family home, and also having an impact on the love relationship in general. You know, this could have actually, you know, sent some people into the arms of another person that might be quite discreet and not necessarily known. That again, that could be outside of the happy home. I do see some waiting on news to come in. So it could be like waiting to hear about a home. Maybe you're waiting to hear about news of a home, and you know, that could be what's keeping you up all night. and being stressed and worried. I feel like there is a person that someone's being very concerned about, and you know, the Lord usually represents an Aries, so it could be an Aries person that some of you could be dealing with. Maybe this person's got some kind of hold over you in some way, which would represent the devil, and you being so lost within your own thoughts. Maybe, you know, you're fearing this person in some way. But with the Six of Wands here, you know, it's telling me that you've got all the support that you need. You've got support around you to help you come out on top. So if you are dealing with someone who's controlling and domineering, or you know, who's creating some kind of fear, or he could be influencing the family home, you know, this could be an external body that's causing conflicts within the home. This could be someone who's causing conflicts within your love relationship. But I also see some of you some of you could be worried that you might have just got pregnant and you're not necessarily wanting to be. So the Nine of Swords here, with the Lovers, you know, showing up twice. It could be that maybe someone has either one, had an affair, and they're worried what it might do to their family home, or they're worried if this person's going to find out. It could be that not necessarily an affair, but it could be maybe you've just had a one night stand or a fling with someone. It could be that you just found out you're pregnant, you didn't really expect to, and you don't want to be pregnant to this kind of person. Because obviously the Ten of Cups, you know, talks about family. So it could talk about children being involved here in some way. It could be trying to get pregnant and someone else not necessarily wanting to. That could be another issue. But I do see some of you, and maybe this is probably what's keeping some of you up at night, waiting to hear news. So some of you may be waiting to hear back, or just biding your time to find out whether you have just become pregnant or not. Or it could be, have I been caught in the act, you know. Some of you may have got caught up in a situation where you're having an affair in some way. With the devil being here, you know, it could be that, you know, you're just waiting to hear, you're waiting to find out whether, you know, did they see us, did they not? Am I going to have to sort of, you know, explain myself? I'm anxious, and I'm worried. Am I going to have to confront this person about something that I've potentially done? But do know that you've got all the support that you need, whatever situation that you're in. If this resonates to any of you, you do have all the support that you need to be able to come out on top in whatever situation. Interesting. Because I could also see that, you know, there's some of you that might not necessarily want to be in a relationship anymore, but if there's children involved, and there could also be, you know, the person that's involved in a relationship, you know, you don't know how to get out of it. You're struggling, you're struggling. I was in love once, and the love has been here. Could talk about just the love of your family and the love in general that you have for this person, but, you know, how do I come out of this victorious? How do I end this relationship and come out of this victorious? How do I, you know, break myself free? Because that could also be talking about breaking free. And it could be that you may be just waiting to hear on news on a matter before you're able to pursue that forward. Okay, so let's pull a Oracle Romance Angel for you from the Doreen Virtue Angel Oracle deck. Okay, let's choose this one. Okay, so what it's telling you to do is retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So it could be saying that, yeah, maybe it's taking some time to reflect, think things through before sort of taking any necessary action. You know, if there is family involved with this and it's causing you a lot of stress and anxiety, it's obviously telling you to take some time to yourself and reflect, and you know, if you are in fear of someone or something, you know, this card as well to me could also talk about you know, seeking some necessary advice, retreating from your situation that you're involved with it at the minute, and take some time to yourself. Seriously, take some time to yourself. Even if that means maybe taking yourself away from the family home or whichever else. I'm seeing a lot of intense energy here when it comes to family and relationships. Especially with this character, this dominating character here. Okay. So, Leo, I hope that resonated with some of you. If you could leave your comments or feedback below, I'd very much appreciate it. I hope you have a fantastic Valentine's, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.